Fox News' America Reports co-host, the great Sandra Smith. Sandra, great to see you.
I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
I'm so happy that you're here. So based on this report from Kelly O'Grady, I mean, you have Gavin Newsom saying, listen, we want to have a windfall profits tax for oil companies, but California is known for their rules, their regulations, and their taxes. What impact does a windfall tax on profits have on prices in California?
I mean, look what Valero Energy already came out and slammed right back at Governor Newsom and said, you are one of the most onerous, highly regulated states for any of us to do business in. And it is all those regulations and all those taxes. That is what is driving up the price of gasoline for your consumers in your state. You look at any other state, they're not seeing that level of high prices. Unprecedented. I had a guy join me today who said he saw over $7 at the pump. Can you imagine what that does to the average American who's already suffering through sky-high inflation? It's unbearable.
I was just there on Friday, and it was $6.75 a gallon. I'm like, what is going on?
It's nuts, and it's $2.50 over the already high, record-setting national average. So we enjoyed the prices on the way down a bit, and the administration liked to tout them then. By the way, weren't claiming fraud on the part of oil prices when they were going down. The markets were functioning perfectly fine and when prices were going down. But now that they're coming back up, you're seeing this blame game happen again. And Sean, I will put it to anybody who makes that allegation, and it's a serious one, because they are claiming fraudulent activity, illegal activity on the part of the big oil companies, sure. Yeah. But they're also making that case to the mom and pop, most of which own the small gas stations on your street corners. They're also blaming them. And anybody who's got evidence of that should bring it forward.
So let me ask you a question. So I noticed this myself. So when gas prices go down, the price at the pump doesn't go down with it, but when prices go up the very next day at the pump, prices go up immediately. So you have this disparity on what the gas pumps that I get my fuel from and how they respond to price per oil in the market.
So I get that question a lot, and I have over the years, because it's a popular thing for anybody who wants to place the blame on somebody else to say, I don't get it. Here's what happens. Those small mom and pop gas stations, when the price of oil really spikes and really goes up like this, they aren't able to raise their prices as high as you would think. And I've charted this out with Bloomberg data. They can't raise their prices as fast as the oil goes up at the pump, in many cases, probably the ones you're noting. And therefore, when prices go down, they try to recoup some of those profits. Those small mom and pop gas stations, they are not making as much money as you think. Their margins are very, very tiny.
So they're not gaming the system.
They're not, and if they are, which there are many allegations that surface